The image spread quickly, sparking a mix of reactions. Some amused, some outraged, and others deeply troubled. The current president posting a picture of himself styled like Jesus Christ on social media is not just another moment in the endless churn of online controversy. For many, it raises serious questions about faith, reverence, and the intersection of religion and political power. What stands out most is not just the act itself, but the response, or lack of response, from large portions of the Christian community. It's difficult to ignore the contrast. If a different president, particularly one from the opposing political party, had shared something similar, many believers would likely have responded with swift and vocal condemnation. Words like blasphemy and calls for accountability, even impeachment, might have dominated headlines and pulpits alike. So why the relative silence now? One possible explanation is the growing entanglement of faith and political identity. For some, political allegiance has become so deeply intertwined with religious conviction that criticizing a political leader feels almost like betraying one's broader worldview or side. When faith becomes aligned with power, it can become harder to speak truthfully and consistently, especially when that truth challenges someone perceived as an ally. This is not to say that all Christians have remained silent. Many have expressed discomfort, disappointment, or outright criticism. But broadly speaking, the volume and intensity of the response appear muted compared to what might have been expected in a different political context. This moment invites a deeper reflection. What does it mean to hold leaders accountable, regardless of political affiliation? And what does it mean to truly center one's faith above all else? At its core, Christianity calls for devotion, not to earthly personalities, but to Jesus Christ and his teachings. That includes humility, truth, and a willingness to confront wrongdoing, even when it is inconvenient or uncomfortable. When those values are compromised for the sake of political gain or loyalty, something essential is lost. There is also the matter of witness. The broader, unbelieving world is watching closely. When responses appear inconsistent or driven by partisanship rather than principle, it can reinforce perceptions of hypocrisy. For those outside the faith, this can become a barrier, an example not of the gospel's transformative power, but of its perceived misuse. The question, then, is not simply about one image or one leader. It is about priorities. When does political loyalty begin to overshadow spiritual conviction? When does silence become complicity? And when will faith communities choose to apply their convictions consistently, regardless of who holds power? These are not easy questions, and they do not have simple answers, but they are necessary ones. For the Christian community, this moment can serve as a turning point, a chance to reflect, recalibrate, and reaffirm what truly comes first. Because in the end, the credibility of one's faith is not measured by political victories, but by faithfulness to its core message. And that is something no political leader, post, or moment should ever outweigh.